Maitreya, 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 Maitreya.
Michael, they are all here. We have Ceres, Demeter in our first chair. We have Local Universe Mother in our King Tut chair. We have Neptune in our third chair. And in our desk chair, we have Maitreya. Would you give us the time and the date for this meeting?
Yes, the time is 10:09 a.m. Pacific time, and the date is Sunday, September 8th, 2019. And we are up here in our upstairs great room, and we're welcoming 4 celestials today. As Diane mentioned, Ceres is in our green chair, the first chair to our left. To Ceres' left, and right in front of Diane, is the Local Universe Mother in the King Tut throne chair, chair 2. And right in front of Diane and myself, in the blonde chair, is Neptune, also known as Poseidon, also known as Immanuel in the Urantia book. And to Neptune's left, in our desk chair, is none other than Lord Maitreya. And he's almost right in front of me, just a little to my right. And we welcome you all to our home. Mi casa es su casa. We're welcoming you here on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday in sunny Southern California. And luckily it has cooled down a little bit in the last couple of days. For about 2 weeks it's been mid-90s and pretty hot and humid. But it's an absolutely beautiful Sunday morning. And it's so nice to be with you, my lovely wife, Diane. You're here, and I'm so happy about that.
Well, thank you, Michael.
And I'm here too.
I'm very happy you're here.
And we are here,
of course,
to welcome our celestials and to continue. We're here to continue this amazing work that the celestials are doing and that they have privileged us with being a part of in this interesting, we're finding, this very interesting transition period before March 2020, when Mother Venus will incarnate, and Gabriel will be sharing his truth, his new kind of truth, with us for this new worldwide religion of love. So this transition period is very, very interesting. A lot of changes in our lives, and a lot of changes are happening with the celestials and their work, and on an inner level. But we're so happy to listen to what you all have to tell us today, so that we may share it with others, if it is appropriate, of course. Ceres, Local Universe Mother, Neptune, and Maitreya. Welcome.
Yes. I want to mention that we have 2 very, I can't even say the word. I want to say important, but it's so much bigger. So much bigger. We have Hermes and Universal Mother on the patio with other celestials. Hermes, who is Raphael. And yesterday we visited our church, had a beautiful church service. Michael sang. It was really lovely, all in Spanish.
Yes,
so beautiful.
Spanish Mass.
And our son noticed a large statue toward the back of the church of Raphael. And Hermes is, of course, Raphael in our Bible. Mm-hmm. In the Greek tradition and culture, we call him Hermes or Mercury, or in the Scandinavian Odin or Woden, but of course my son recognized him as Raphael. And I want to mention too that when the service began, after a little bit, Hermes or Raphael and Gabriel were at the front of the church. Hermes was sitting in the chair to my right, in the front, and Gabriel was standing in front of the altar. So I just want to mention that because that's important. First, my son recognized it was Raphael and knew about him, that we knew him. And second, that they were blessing the people. That's very important. My son asked me, what are they doing? And I said, they're blessing the people. They're blessing the people.
And when was this? After the Mass?
Oh no, this was during the Mass.
Oh, during the Mass itself.
During the Mass.
Okay.
And then Alex said, oh, but the priest is sitting in that chair to the left. And I said, it's all right. Gabriel is standing in front of the altar. Hermes was sitting in the chair to the right. But the middle chair, the tall chair, that the priest sat in, Gabriel did not sit in. He was standing in front of the altar, blessing the people.
Okay, so the way it's configured on the altar, we have there are 3 chairs set up.
Right.
The priest or celebrant takes the middle chair, and then there's a chair to the celebrant's left and a chair to the celebrant's right.
Right.
So he was in the chair to the celebrant's left.
Yes. Hermes, Raphael. Gabriel was standing in front of the altar during the times that the priest was not there.
Okay.
And he was blessing the people. So I thought that was very interesting. We have gone to the church before, but I have never, ever seen anything like that before.
Well, I have felt the presence of celestials
Oh,
in
I'm
that
sure
church
they are.
many times during my time, cantering and during the Masses.
Yes,
You can just feel it.
of course.
You can feel it.
Yes. Well, Alex said that he felt something, and that's why he asked me, what was going on, because he felt something too. And so I told him, I said, well, Hermes, Raphael, is in the front of the church with Gabriel, and they're blessing the people. So we have Hermes on the patio, and of course he is Raphael for those who study our Bible and the angels of the Christian religion. We have the Universal Mother is on the patio, and they are both really there. They're both, part of them is really there. They are really there. They are not in the meeting, but they are really on the patio. They are working. They are working with other angels. As we have mentioned to those who follow our team meetings, there are now 56 celestials that we're not saying they're totally here, of course not. But there is a portion of them, an aspect of them, that is actually living here permanently for decades, they say. So we want to mention that. Now, actually, Hermes is not one of those that are permanently living, but there are 56 that are, and the Universal Mother is one of those. So we thank you out on the patio. We know that you can hear us, of course, and see us, and we thank you for all of the work that you're doing, and I'm sure that we all will benefit in some way. So, we are gathered here with 4 celestials, and many, many more on the patio. No. They don't want me to go into more about the patio work.
Okay.
That's fine. I was asking how many are out there, but they say, please don't go into that. Now, the next thing that we need to inform everyone of is we have placed 4 chairs in front of our chairs. But they told us in the beginning, they said you don't need to do that. The only reason that we do is so that we can locate you in the beginning as far as where you're going to be seated and so forth, or not seated, just for ourselves, because we're just humans and we're not God. So We need a lot of help in all of this arrangement so that we know exactly where everyone is and what's going on, or at least to our own ability. So we're told that you are standing in front of us and not seated. Do you want to sit down? They do not want to. You're standing. Ceres, local universe mother, Neptune, and Maitreya. You're standing. Maitreya, do you have enough room? He does not. There's nothing we can do, I guess. Do you want us to move back over that way? No. He doesn't. Can you move the chair back just a little bit? Give him a little more room because he's standing. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, Michael. That's perfect. Thank you so much. So, we're not really viewing seated guests. They are standing in front of us. For what purpose, I don't know. Are you all? No. Maitreya, Neptune, the local universe mother. She is about 10 inches tall. We'll begin there. And she is standing, but not on the floor. She is raised. So are you eye level with us, you could say? Kind of, that's what we could say. All right, thank you. Ceres. Ceres is appearing at full size, and we can say that she's standing, but she's not really on our floor. But she is standing, full size. The local universe mother is only about 10 inches. I'm so sorry that we are not able to have you here and see you like I saw the local father and the local mother universe at the meeting in 2013, but we will do our best. Ceres is full size. The local universe mother is 10 inches, but she is raised, so we are at eye level, so that's fine. Neptune is full size, and Maitreya is full size. So, thank you so much. Okay. Now, Neptune. They do not want to tell us where they are. Are you in this universe? No. All right, well, thank you so very much for coming. We don't know what this meeting is about. We have no idea. We just know we have just come off of a most glorious Spanish service. Michael singing in Spanish, so beautiful.
Gracias.
The priest speaking in Spanish, and of course Michael has had 9 years of Spanish, so he's very competent at understanding the priest, but with my little high school years, I'm not as, I am not able to as well.
And the main message of the priest was to relinquish all worldly desires and follow
Okay.
God.
Oh, return to God. Follow God.
Return to God.
Return to God.
And my song, Return to God,
Yes.
is one that's in progress right now.
That would be a lovely song for you to sing today, maybe after the service.
Sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or before, what do you want to do? Do you want to have it at the end, or
Anytime.
you don't need music. Part of it. They say just do part of it, sing a little bit, and then maybe put the whole song at the end. How about that?
Okay.
Just sing part of it. Then Michael will sing for you, and I hope that you enjoy it. They will. They will. For Ceres, a song for Ceres, a song for the local universe mother, a song for Neptune, and a song for Maitreya.
Well, I do have a song for Ceres finished.
Yes, I know you do. I know you do.
I do have a song for the local universe mother
I know you do.
called Shine, O Beautiful Heavenly Mother.
Yes.
I have a song for Maitreya. I actually have 3 songs for Maitreya, Lord Maitreya, for you. Neptune, I do not have a song yet for you.
Song of the Sea.
But there's your title right there.
A Song of the Sea. We have a beautiful poem that I read on the radio program by Donna Whalen, and it was about a mermaid. It was very lovely. So we'll do a song for Neptune.
A Song of the Sea.
A Song of
Maybe
the Sea.
by the time I make this
for
video,
Neptune. Oh, how nice.
maybe by the time I make this video, I'll have some of it available.
Oh, that would be lovely, even a little bit. Would you like to sing just a tiny bit of your Return to God for us?
Sure.
And then at the end, we'll put the whole song on with the music recorded.
All right. This is called Return to God. The Father is here, waiting for his dear ones to join him again for a lifetime. Our Mother so dear has made it all so clear now for a heart like yours to open a lifeline. Yeah, return to God with your heart and with your mind. Return to God, let the Spirit of joy be with you for a lifetime.
Oh, thank you, Michael. And we'll all hear it at the end of the meeting.
Yes.
But with an accompaniment that you have made. So that will be even more special.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Well, we're here for Maitreya's message to us. And I'm trying to remember, is this the 26th, the 27th message? You know, I'm just really not sure.
This is the 26th message.
Is it?
Double check.
Well, I have a book here if you need it.
No, okay. Well, Lord Maitreya, it has been a little while since we've had a message from you. This would be the 26th message.
Oh, it is the 26th?
Yes.
Are you sure that we didn't do a 26th?
Nope.
We have
This
not?
would be Lord Maitreya's
Maitreya's 26th.
visit and 26th message.
Yes. Well, he has visited quite often.
Yeah.
But this one is an actual Maitreya message from him.
Originally, when I began to catalog these Maitreya messages, I called them visits and messages.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, because
That's perfectly lovely.
each message time was a
I see. I see.
visit. But
I
yes,
didn't
Lord
understand
Maitreya, you've
what
been
you-
with us many times
what you meant.
for team meetings and celestial gatherings and things like that. And we're so happy to have you every time, Lord Maitreya. And thank you so much for all of the wonderful work you are doing with our planet, coming from Venus. You are here in a very special way on our planet at this time, taking on a variety of bodies, incarnating in a variety of roles. So, Lord Maitreya, you're here and you're living with us. You're living with us in our home.
He is. He actually moved in. I think that's so wonderful. We have up there the date. Maybe, Michael, you could check that. We have a chart up on the wall of the dates that some of you moved in. Maybe Michael will tell us the date Maitreya moved in. Maitreya. June 25th. When do we have the local universe mother and father, the date they moved in? Up there?
Oh,
or no?
do I have that? I'm
June
not sure that I have
25th.
that down.
Local universe mother and father? We may not have there,
No, I don't.
but we have it somewhere else.
No.
All right, but we
I have
will.
everyone else.
All right, we will put it in. We have it written down. All right, June 25th, moved in. Well, thank you, Maitreya. June 25th, very special.
Yes.
Special time when Maitreya decided to make this planet one of his homes. Of course, we don't even begin to say that it's the only home, but certainly one of them. Okay. All right, so we have a meeting, a very special meeting, Maitreya's 26th message of love. Message of love. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. All right. All right. So, so it seems you're saying that you will be the only one who is speaking. Is that correct? Ceres, no. Local Universe Mother, no. Neptune, no. This is strictly Maitreya's message to us.
Well, thank you, Lord Maitreya, and I'd like to say,
Yes.
Ceres and Local Universe Mother and Neptune, thank you for being here to be with us. Even though you won't be speaking, thank you for your time and your effort in coming here, blessing us with your presence. Thank you.
Yes. Now, Ceres is not moved in, but the Local Universe Mother has. So there is an aspect of hers that is here all the time.
And Neptune.
And Neptune, we have been so, we just are overwhelmed with the news that so many celestials were making this a permanent home for decades, and that's what they have told us. So thank you all so much.
Thank you. That's tremendous.
Thank you, yes. And we want to mention, too, that Demeter is the consort of Neptune.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
Yes.
important. I read a funny thing the other day that Neptune in mythology created the first horse for Demeter. That's really a beautiful thing. It sounds like maybe you made some of the animals, Neptune. Created them. He's saying yes, he did, and he's not really speaking, but he's giving an affirmation. That's really most beautiful. Very most beautiful. And of course, I want to mention one more thing, is that our beautiful Persephone, our beautiful angel that came to us as a celestial named Melody, is their daughter, and we have had her so many times, and so we wanted to mention that is someone also that we very,
And she
very
lives here
much
too.
care for. Yes.
Persephone lives here too,
with
along with
her consort
her consort
Dionysus,
Dionysus.
who we found out was Gautama Buddha,
Yes.
the father of Maitreya.
Yes.
So you are living here with your father, and that is really a wonderful thing. All right, so Maitreya.
Lord Maitreya is the only one speaking.
Dionysus, yes.
26th message, Lord
26th
Maitreya.
message. I'm getting from you that you want to tell us a little bit about what you have done already, or what you're going to do. No, he wants to tell us more what he has done so far. All right. Maitreya is in his personal body today. He is. The gold hair, and he is most beautiful in a gold outfit. He's looking very regal today. Very regal. Thank you for coming very much. And he is full size. So that's probably why he needed more room. He is gloriously gowned in a beautiful
You're standing.
gold gown. He is standing in front of you, Michael. And he's just full size, but his full size in his personal body is about 8 feet tall. It's not like the Middle Eastern body is quite large, about over 6 feet, but his full size in his personal body is quite tall.
8 feet is quite tall.
8 feet is quite tall. Are you on the floor? Yes. All right, so we will move on with Maitreya.
So how should we be looking at you since we're seated, Lord Maitreya? Should we be looking up at your face, up high?
If you can, he says it would be better, rather than looking at my Chester.
That would be probably, up to there.
Yes, that's quite tall.
Okay.
He says he will sit
Oh, okay.
for us. Well,
Thank you.
thank you, Maitreya. So you are seated in the desk chair, the leather. Okay. All right, so he is now seated.
Okay.
Thank you so much for us. Thank you, that's very kind of you. But he is still quite tall, so remember it would be a little bit above.
His head would probably be about there.
Oh, probably. Oh. Well, thank you, Maitreya, for doing that. So, you want to tell us what you have done? What you have done in the United States, not necessarily just the United States. You're saying the world? No. The universe.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Well, so you're not talking about just our planet? Are you talking about Mars? Oh, Mars. Mars. And so you're talking about more than this magisterial mission of our personal world. I see. So you want to talk about more than that, not just that. All right.
but we've heard that there's a that the magisterial mission is bigger than just what's happening on our Earth. We've heard that the magisterial mission is affecting Mars and the people of Mars as well.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to be telling us, Lord Maitreya, what's happening with the magisterial mission on Mars?
No. No. Well,
Your work with Mars?
No. He's going to be telling us about the work on Jupiter, for starts.
Okay.
All right, so Jupiter, I see. I mean, you must forgive me, Maitreya, but I didn't know anything hardly about this meeting. I didn't know anything about it. I'm not going to say hardly. I knew nothing about it. And this is kind of a surprise.
Well, I think
That,
I'm a little surprised too, Lord Maitreya, that there is magisterial mission work being done on Jupiter, and not just the
He's
Earth
saying
and
yes.
Mars.
He's saying yes.
Because we've been focused, and we were
Oh.
surprised to hear that there was magisterial mission work being done on Mars,
Oh, yes, that was a shock, too.
above and beyond our Earth. But you're saying that there is magisterial mission work being done on Jupiter as well.
He's saying yes, and it does affect the people on this earth. Well, I guess we just have to say, what do you want to tell us? I guess that's the only phrase I can come up with. All right, what do you want to tell us? And I'll try very hard to listen. Oh my goodness. All right. This is a shock. I was told that the 10-year plan had been put aside or delayed in favor of the people of this earth after light and life would be taken to Jerusalem instead of Jupiter. The local universe father had told us that he was going to make a special place for us on Jupiter after we passed on and after the planet was in light and life. But then I was told that that plan may have been changed, and they would have been taken in the regular route to Jerusalem on the mansion worlds. Now Maitreya is saying that the local universe Father has gone back, not the original plan, but he has decided to make a place on Jupiter, a special place for them. He was going to make a special place for them, but then I was told that that plan had been changed and they would be going to Jerusalem. So you're telling us now they are going to bring us to a special place in Jupiter. Oh, well, this is a shock.
Which us are you talking about?
The people from this earth,
After light
after
and life?
light and life, that pass on, when they pass on. And during the magisterial mission. If they pass on during the magisterial mission.
And during the magisterial mission.
Until light and life. And then after light and life, those that pass on will be going to a special place. Well, this is a shock. I thought that was pretty well done. I even told Michael, I said, well, they're delaying that, or they are putting those plans aside. So you're saying no, they have decided to reinstate a place, a special place.
Not the mansion worlds.
Not the mansion worlds.
Because we've been told that the mansion worlds are on sub-satellites, the sub-satellites of Jupiter. That Jupiter is the world of the finaliters, one of the 7 transition culture spheres in the Jerusalem administrative headquarters worlds system.
Yes. So you're saying that you will still use the mansion worlds for those that vibrate toward that, but that the Father, the local universe Father, is going to make a special place for those who join his 10-year plan. Oh, well, please forgive me for being in shock, but I really thought that was done. I am amazed. I am happy. I am thrilled. We're happy, aren't we?
Yes.
Because we will be closer to him.
Does that mean the 10-year plan is reinstated, or is it is there a little different twist with the 10-year plan now?
It's definitely different. They are now going to have those that vibrate to the mansion worlds. They will continue to travel there. But the local universe Father will take those that join his 10-year plan to a special place. Has he created this place already, Maitreya? No, he has not. Well, I know the other day when I was asking where the local universe Father was, and they said that he had gone to Jupiter. And of course, I'm sure that there are meetings there with Neptune. I've been told that Neptune has a headquarters there, and that he and the local universe Father do have conferences and meetings and so forth. But I didn't realize that this was still going to happen. Well, this is an amazing meeting. This is a joy. This is a blessing for the people of this earth. Well, thank you, Maitreya, for this news.
So what has changed? Can you tell us what has changed, Lord Maitreya, to reinstate this special privilege? And second question would be, does that mean the local universe Father is back to being close to us?
He is close to you because he is living an aspect of him in this home and on this earth.
Yes, but I mean...
As a headquarters.
Oh, okay, so he is
As a
close
quarter,
again.
headquarters.
Because we were told that the local universe Father and Mother are the closest they have ever been in the history of the earth.
That is true.
And so he has come back?
He
to being
left.
Close?
They left for a short period of time. And I thought they were gone forever as being close again like that. And I actually was in tears. I was actually ready, crying, almost, because I had formed a relationship with him that was so close that I was so much in love with him and with the local universe mother that this affected me very deeply, that I thought maybe they weren't going to be as close anymore. And then, to my very, very much surprise, I found out that some of the Celestials had decided to make their home here. Actually, it was Gabriel that told us in the library, the very day, the very morning after Gabriel and Venus had moved in to our home in July. And I was amazed that some of the gods were moving in. And then later we were told the local universe father and mother had also decided to make this a permanent home for several months. Not months, excuse me. Decades. And so I was surprised, because then he was, in my only way I can imagine it, back closer to us. I know that he is everywhere, and I know that, but an aspect of him was actually going to be living here. And that is even more than he was doing before,
Yes.
because he was not living here, did not have a headquarters here. Now he does. So this is all very strange to me. So I thought that the 10-year plan was over. I thought that it was or either being delayed or something. And I thought that I was told that people would be going to the mansion worlds and the special place would not be constructed. Now you're saying that the local universe father and mother did move in here, which we know. We learned that. And I know that I've been told he's been going to Jupiter quite a bit. And now you're saying that they have decided to reinstate a portion of the 10-year plan.
Okay, a portion.
It's not the full
Not the
10-year
full,
plan.
okay.
It's a portion. A portion. Before, there was going to be a large number going to Jupiter in this special place he was going to be making for us. Now you're saying that a portion of those will be going to Jupiter, but the rest will be going in the more normal way, after light and life, to Jerusalem, which is Venus, and which holds these sacred places that we call mansion worlds. In the Bible they call them mansion worlds too.
Yeah, our Father will
in a
prepare
way.
many mansions.
Yes, many mansions, yes. And of course on Jerusalem, which is Venus, we found out was our planet Venus, which we look out on every night, don't we? Glorious Venus. So it will be a portion of those that were going to be going to Jupiter, just a portion. So that is a change. You have made a change, I see.
Do we, Lord
I
Maitreya,
see.
should we reinstitute the practices that we were doing when the 10-year plan first, when we first learned of the 10-year plan? Meaning, we try to cultivate that deeper relationship with the local universe father and mother.
Yes.
We pray in the morning and in the afternoon and in the evening for precious life. We thank local universe father for our precious life, and we thank the local universe mother for all of the blessings that we receive every day. Should we continue to do that?
He's saying no.
Okay.
This is a partial renewal of the 10-year plan.
Yes.
Partial. No, we don't. He wants us to continue going through Gabriel.
Okay. All right. So we're
Going through
everything's
Gabriel.
filtered through,
Gabriel.
channeled through Gabriel.
No, none of the other is appropriate or to be applied. We are to go through Gabriel And do we even pray to the local universe father? They would rather that we take everything now through Gabriel.
And that's all of humanity, not just you and me, right?
That's right. That's right. Through Gabriel. Gabriel has taken over this part of the universal plan, and they want it to go through him. Now, that doesn't mean that the local universe father and mother are not living here. They are. They are close. They are the closest they've ever been. But we still go through Gabriel.
So Lord Maitreya, so thank you for this new news. What work are you doing on Jupiter in relation to this new setup, or other things that you might be doing on Jupiter and in the solar system and in the larger universe?
Well, he is working with the local universe father. Are you working with the celestials that are here? Who are you working with? Can you tell us? He's working with Neptune. Okay. Not particularly Gabriel so much on Jupiter.
Okay, so you're working with the local universe father and Neptune on Jupiter?
Yes, and many others. Many,
Okay.
many others. Wow.
Does it have to do with our Earth?
No, no. No, this is preparing a place for those that will be received into Jupiter. Is it on your satellites of Jupiter, the moons? No. It's actually on Jupiter.
Oh, okay.
Actually on Jupiter.
So the special place is on Jupiter
On
itself.
Jupiter, yes. Wow. So it's not the moons or the satellites, no. Oh,
Will there be other people that will be invited to go to this special place in Jupiter from other planets, or is it just from our
no,
Earth?
this is just for our Earth, a special place to be very close to the local universe father,
I see.
as he promised in the beginning.
Yes.
He promised that we would be closer to him.
Yes.
Now, I was told in the beginning when we started talking about Jupiter, Neptune actually talked to us about it, that the local universe father had a headquarters on Jupiter. And you're saying yes.
Okay.
So then we were told that he was making a special place on Jupiter. So therefore, when he visits there, he would be closer to the people of Earth that had joined his 10-year plan. So we would be very close to him.
Yes.
Well, that's lovely. I mean, that's just wonderful. So it's a special place for us. A community like a community.
Or community.
A community of former Earth people that have been on the Earth to gather to worship the local universe father in his own headquarters on Jupiter. He does have a headquarters on Jupiter that he visits. I see. Oh. And I also was told that Neptune has a headquarters there too. Yes.
Okay.
Did local universe father, did you have a headquarters before this? You've usually convened with Neptune in his headquarters. But this is a special headquarters he's making with this community from the Earth. Oh, well, see, this is all new to me. I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on. And this is new. So, Maitreya, you are working with Neptune and the local universe father to make a special community for us.
But it hasn't been built yet.
It's begun.
It has begun.
It's not finished. So, you are telling us what you have begun already. What you have done.
I had a question, Lord Maitreya, that might be important to those listening to this and might be following along in, how their spiritual development would
Well,
affect their future life after this one. Now, is it decided already who will be going to this special place on Jupiter with the Father? Or can people still get on the 10-year plan and be a part of that special privilege to be with you, or to be with the local universe Father on Jupiter?
The judgment has already been
Okay,
accomplished, and this is why he's telling us what he has done.
I see.
The judgment has been accomplished on this earth. The only exceptions are children under 18 and those of future children that are born and will live until the light and life is accomplished. So you're saying the ones who are on the planet right now, they have been judged where they're going to go. Yes, they have been. So the mansion worlds are still in place for them. Yes, yes. But there will be a special place, a community, for those on this earth that have already been judged. They have not passed away yet. Those that are living, he says, right now. Those that are living.
Okay.
Now, is there a date where those that passed on then would go to the mansion worlds, and then a date where those who have been judged then will maybe go to this community? I mean, was there a certain date that would... Yes, there was a date prescribed. Because I know we have lost some very, very dear friends in just the most recent months.
A date for what?
A date that makes a difference when that they decided this. Is it everyone?
Oh, a judgment date?
A judgment
like a final
date.
judgment date?
Yes, there was a judgment date.
You said it was July
Yes.
7th or something? We have that written down. You said it was...
I think it was like July 25th or something. You know, Maitreya, I'm sorry, we don't remember. July 25th is one of the dates. July 25th. Let's put it down. That's what he's saying. Is July 25th, that was the final date? Yes.
But
Fine.
children under 18
Oh,
and
no.
children to be born in the future haven't been judged yet, right?
No, they have not. So the mansion worlds are still in place. They still will be used, but there will be a group that will be close to you, closer for when you travel to Jupiter. Now I know you travel to Jerusalem too, and I know that you're close then to those at the mansion worlds, but you're saying this is a special community to worship you. How lovely.
That is lovely.
Oh, that's nice.
Just another question here, Maitreya. Who is eligible for this? Is it people from the beginning of time up to July 25th that are eligible for this special privilege, or is it a particular period of time?
Well, there again, there are special dates that are the cutoff time for those that can be included, the cutoff time for their passing in the future. There are all kinds of dates, he says, but he will give us the July 25th was the final judgment.
For the people living right now on this earth. I see.
And for those living till that date.
Okay. Oh, for those living till that date. Mm-hmm.
So are you saying that some of our dear friends would be going to the mansion worlds? Yes, before that final judgment.
But there's also the special, I'm talking about the special place.
That's what he's talking about. Before July 25th, those who have passed, it was the mansion worlds. They would be going to the mansion worlds. After July 25th, they have the opportunity. They had the opportunity to be placed in the special place or go to the mansion worlds. And that has already been judged.
You have to clarify that a little bit.
In other words, July 25th was the final judgment for those on the earth to that point who were living. the management of managing them either on Jupiter or on the mansion worlds on Jerusalem. And so those who died before July 25th go to the mansion worlds. They do not go to the special place. The opportunity is from July 25th for those who are living and those who will live. Those who passed on before July 25th do not have the opportunity. They go straight to the mansion worlds, which is glorious. And they are heavens. They're like heavens to us.
I see.
Those who are living have lived to July 25th, who have lived. Even if they passed on July 26th, they have the opportunity that he will choose.
Okay. So July 25th was the cutoff for
final
Mansion
judgment.
World eligibility, but July 25th was also the date that the door was opened for a special opportunity to be with the Father in this special place on Jupiter. Okay.
But those that pass away after July 25th, they have the opportunity to go to the mansion worlds. That's no problem.
Yes, if they're not eligible for
As
the
they're not the
place.
special, right? That's right.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Well, I'm sorry, Maitreya. This is just so
Right,
new
right,
and
sure,
just
sure.
so
We're just trying to
shocking,
figure it
and
out.
so this is such a
Trying to figure it
revelation
out.
that we're just, a little overwhelmed. But we are so joyful because it means that some have an opportunity to be closer in a special community with the Father, the local universe Father. Well, thank you. Well, thank you so much. Does this mean that you have already started to prepare the place? Oh, well, how wonderful. How wonderful. Is there a particular place on Jupiter that you are doing this? Yes, there is a place. The only place I know of to even think of to ask you is the red spot. Is it near the red spot? No, it is not.
That's a storm.
That's a storm? Oh dear.
It's a big storm.
I'm hoping we'll be in a calm place. He's saying yes. Oh my, this is really exciting. So the special place. Is this near your headquarters? It is. So wherever yours is, his will be near. Okay.
So Maitreya, you have a headquarters then on Jupiter.
He does. He does. He's saying it's not as large as what the local universe Father will have.
Okay.
And in his headquarters, that's where he goes when he visits Jupiter, and also convenes with Neptune in his headquarters. He says that we all have a little home away from home. Home away from home on the different planets.
Well, thank you so much, Lord Maitreya, for that information. I just try to process it, so that it can be clear in our minds, so that people listening to this, can have a clear understanding of what it all means.
This is different.
And of course, the information that you give us and other celestials give us, sometimes it takes a little time to sink in.
Oh, we're just
And
humans.
for us to process it, and we get
Okay.
a clear picture later. But so I'm hoping that for the people listening right now, that it's clear enough, in its basic form for them to understand.
He wants to clarify something that maybe we have misrepresented already.
Okay.
They do not have a headquarters on every planet. They may have a place where they convene, but not necessarily a headquarters. Now, they have made a headquarters here.
Where is here?
Here in America, here in California, and here at our home. But not every planet, he wants us to know, has a headquarters for the local universe Father, not a headquarters. They want us to be sure that we're clear to the people
Okay.
that this is something that is special.
So there is a headquarters for Neptune on Jupiter,
Yes.
There's a headquarters for the local universe Father on Jupiter.
Oh, yes, yes.
And there's a headquarters for you, Lord Maitreya,
yes.
on Jupiter. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Here on Earth, there is a headquarters for the local universe Father.
Now, this time.
Now. And a headquarters for Gabriel.
This is the headquarters for all 56 for this period of time.
This is the headquarters for all 56.
For all 56 at this time. Now, the Seraphim also will be having a headquarters that we have been talking about. And
which will be in a different location.
Yes, we
That'll
were given
be in
that.
the mountains of Peru.
Mountains of Peru. That also is a headquarters for them.
Headquarters for them.
Uh-huh.
For the Seraphim.
The Seraphim.
Taking over for the archangels.
The archangels will
be relocating.
That will not exist on the earth anymore. They were in the mountains, and that is that gone yet? No, not quite, but it will be. Will be.
Okay, so Lord Maitreya, so their headquarters on Jupiter, and it sounds like there will be a special place built for the people that go with the 10-year plan. Not built yet, but it will be.
It has been started.
Has been started. But it will be
Mm-hmm.
near your headquarters, Lord Maitreya, on Jupiter?
No.
Or near the local universe Father's headquarters? Well, I would assume it's probably local universe Father's headquarters.
Yes. They said it was. It was. Yes. And near Neptune's.
But
Yes.
on the different planets, Lord Maitreya, you're saying that there are like meeting places or dwellings or things like that also.
Of course.
For you all.
They choose where they will dwell when they visit. They choose. They don't have headquarters on all planets.
Yeah. And Lord Maitreya, your main dwelling place is on Venus, correct? Because we know that you have come from Venus or worked out of Venus.
Not his main headquarters, no. No. Do you have a headquarters on Venus? He does.
You have a headquarters on Venus.
He also does. But he says that is not his main headquarters.
Well, can you tell us where your main headquarters is?
No, he would not like to right now. Will you maybe at a later time? At a later time. Okay. But you do have a headquarters on Jupiter. Yes, he does, but that's not your main headquarters, no.
So are we talking, Lord Maitreya, main headquarters in the local system, or?
He would not really like to get into that right now.
Okay, just trying to get a little.
He says, let me just give you this information now, and then if you wish, then I can give you information further out beyond your own universe.
Yes.
This I'm talking about right now is just your own local universe, really.
Yeah, local universe.
Yeah, because Venus is in our solar system.
Yeah, so there would be a main headquarters for the solar system somewhere.
That is not here. It's not in our solar system,
not
and he
in the
doesn't
solar
want to
system.
go into that.
Okay.
Then. That's fine. Thank you, Maitreya.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just because we're talking about
Yeah, but he doesn't want to
solar
go
system.
out of our solar system right now.
Got it. Because I know that you probably do some pretty amazing complex
Amazing things,
throughout
yes, I'm sure you do.
universe of universes.
I'm sure that you do,
But
Maitreya.
thank you for all this information.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, so this is exciting news. This community, will a lot of people have an opportunity for it? He says yes. A lot of people will. He's saying 1 billion people have the opportunity for it. Over 1 billion, no, but 1 billion. 1 billion people have the opportunity. The opportunity. But you're saying everyone on the earth has been judged, the final judgment, as of July 25th. He's saying yes, of the people that are living here on the planet as of July 25th, not the children and not the unborn. But it'll be about 1 billion total. All right.
Is there a cutoff date, Lord Maitreya, for this
He will not give
eligibility?
it right now. He will not give it right now. But he's saying it will go into light and life. The time
Oh, the time period will go
will
into
go
light and
into
life.
light and life.
I see.
He's not saying when the cutoff date is.
Okay, so we're talking about a number of years.
Yes, probably so. Probably so. All right. What about the people that have passed away after July 25th? They've been judged to go to this community. Will they sleep until then?
Yeah, where
No.
will they be?
They will not sleep. They will not sleep. Will they go to Jerusalem? No. They will not sleep. He's saying they will stay on the earth, conscious, in a heavenly body, until the place has been prepared for them
Okay,
on Jupiter.
I see.
So
So they'll relinquish their material bodies, but they'll still be
Yes.
on the earth functioning.
They will
and
be
thinking and
conscious.
Conscious.
those that
Observing.
have been judged
Living.
to go to this special place that has not been finished
I see.
will stay on the earth until that time that it is finished, and then they will be relocated. So, wow.
There's some little question,
Okay.
Lord Maitreya. Please forgive me if I'm asking too many
Oh, I
questions.
know. This now opens up a real
Everything leads to
big
more
situation.
questions. So, Lord Maitreya,
Oh, goodness.
we were told that the Earth has become a beacon of light for the
Yes.
Universal Father.
Yes.
And that was one of the goals of this, magisterial mission,
Yes.
was to make this planet into a beacon of light according to the Universal Father's plan.
Yes.
And that was done mostly by fiat of the celestials, as opposed to humanity making that happen. So that doesn't mean, though, that we're in light and life. That's
no.
different.
Oh, no. And in fact, we were told at the last meeting, I think, that actually the people will not will not resonate to these changes until after the worldwide religion of love. Until after Venus opens their hearts, Gabriel gives them the truth, all of this. So we do not expect to see an immediate change in the people right away.
Yeah, so they
Can't
won't
expect it.
They won't reap the benefits of the Earth being a beacon of light.
They will,
Until-
but it may not resonate with them until after the worldwide religion of love is actually put out, not just the 2 years of Venus incarnating. So you're talking about
2022.
2022, then, and Michael and I have no idea what will be done at that time.
Yeah.
So we can't even imagine.
But they're saying the changes will be incredibly amazing.
I'm
comparison
sure
to
they
what we
will
have-
be.
In comparison to what it's like today, religiously and spiritually.
Well, Maitreya, you told us a long time ago that it would become illegal to kill an animal. And we were amazed. We thought, oh my goodness, and you said it would be a worldwide thing. Well, I can attest to your vision because I just read in the news magazine, Newsmax, I guess it's called, that in California now it's going to be illegal to trap animals for fur and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And I was just, I couldn't believe it. I can't recall the article right now, so I'll have to go back and read it after I talk to you, Maitreya. But that just astounded me. I thought, oh my golly, that's actually happening right now. It will be illegal to trap the fur animals for fur. For fur coats and fur hats and things like that they decided that it was too cruel.
Well, they've been trying to get that through, the animal activists for a long time.
Uh-huh. Now, that's not saying that they have made a law where we can't kill cows. Certainly, I know you were saying that it might take a long time to get a worldwide law where people could not kill animals. But I just wanted to mention this, that I just read this yesterday. For fur tracking, they are going to make it illegal. Tracking.
Yeah, well, there's some things in the Green New Deal where they would change the way cows are treated, because of their endangerment, or their, I won't go into that, but that they're endangering the,
Atmosphere.
the ozone layer and our Earth and things like that. But you said, Lord Maitreya, within the next 30 years, there will be worldwide legislation where people will not be allowed to kill animals for food nor exploit them.
Right, and that includes the fur industry that I've just read about yesterday. Now, of course, that's only just in our location. It's not worldwide or anything. But in India, I read months and months ago that it was illegal. The new leader of India had made it illegal to kill a cow. So that's certainly a part of this. That was actually saying you cannot kill a cow.
Yeah, and the new worldwide religion of love will make many, many changes.
Oh, yes.
With this love element that we have been told by Gabriel to pray for humanity, to have a deeper love
for humanity.
And
excuse me.
we can include in that the animal kingdom.
Yes.
And the plant, flower, and tree kingdom as well. Love for all of those communities on Earth, the human, the animal, and the arboreal, or the plant life.
You had told us that you were also above the animal kingdom in this magisterial mission. We were feeling that it was just the humans that you were dealing with, but you said no. You are also dealing with all the life below the human. And so I'm sure this makes you happy to know that in India they have made it a law not to kill a cow. And here now in our location that the fur trapping business industry will be curtailed, that it is too cruel. It is a cruel situation. So maybe things are starting to happen. I hope so. I hope so. I'm sure in 2 years we will get more information from you and from Gabriel and all the celestials about what is to transpire and what is transpiring.
Yeah. So we're talking about a lot of changes that will be
Yes, I
happening.
guess so.
And people will, when this new worldwide religion of love really takes hold and changes our thought processes and our values and gets us in touch with our morals, or back in touch with our morals in some cases, that the people will reap the benefits.
They will eventually.
The earth being a beacon of light.
Yes.
For the universal Father. And then hopefully with the new worldwide religion of love and some of these new ideas and spiritual pursuits, that people will come to engage themselves more with the 10-year plan and have that opportunity to be with the Father in this special place on Jupiter. As a result of the new worldwide religion of love taking hold and helping us to change for the better.
Well, he's just now, while you were talking, he was talking. I was listening to you, Michael.
No.
But
I
he was
know.
talking. A lot of times he talks to me while you're talking, and I'm so sorry about that.
No, that's happened many
I did listen to what you were saying. But he was saying at the same time. Yes, it happens all the time. I'm so sorry.
I experience you two dialoguing as I'm talking.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry.
No.
But he is saying that what we must realize is this. the earth being made a beacon of light now. He's saying it must be very hard for humans to understand that the earth could be actually a beacon of light now. But he said that had to be. He said it's just like when the Infinite Mother came into our home, and the first thing that she did was to make a communication center in this room. We're in the great room upstairs right now in our home. To make a communication center in the eastern point of the home, the first thing, and also in the backyard facing east, the new temple that she had constructed, to put a communication system in there to the Infinite Father. In other words, he's saying, now that we have the earth as a beacon of light for this solar universe, he says, do you understand the significance of that? I'm sorry, Maitreya, I don't. Please tell me some more. He's saying that it will be now more, I don't want to use the word easy, it's not his word, but I can't use his word. So we will say that it will be more flexible for humans to contact celestials, to feel their influence. I don't know, I can't use his word. I am not allowed to use his word, but it will be more accessible, maybe accessible for humans.
Maybe the circuits will be open?
That's the type of, not exactly. This is different.
Okay.
This is different. Circuits opening, that's fine,
The
but
celestials
this
will
is
be
different.
more accessible?
Yes, let's use the word accessible. For humans to actually communicate with the people. Now I see there again, I'm so human. I cannot use the word people. For the celestials to communicate with humans, and humans to communicate with the celestials, now that the world has been made a beacon of light.
Oh, okay.
It is more than just opening circuits. Maitreya says, I have opened circuits. I have done that. I have made a grid around the world to protect you. But it's more than that. Becoming a beacon of light is like a communication system open to all of the planets in your solar system and beyond. It is more than you humans can imagine.
So the beacon of us being a beacon of light opens the earth up to being a way to communicate more easily with people, celestials, people of other planets,
yes,
people outside the solar system.
Yes. He says that you cannot imagine how far out this goes. Does this go to paradise? He says the celestials communicate with paradise, but the humans, that's a little bit too far to say right now. But you're saying, though, that we can now, this earth, people on the earth can communicate with other people on different planets? He's saying it is a possibility, but the person themselves have to be, the openings in them have to be open.
And that will happen. That will happen
with light
the
and life,
worldwide religion of love.
No, that's not.
No, that's not what they'll be
that's
developing.
Still too early for that.
They won't be developing now.
They will, but that is still too early. Not yet. No. What about during light and life? No, that's still too early.
So the people.
Saying after, it says it's a long time, but the eventuality is possible.
So the beacon of light for the earth is like the infrastructure of the communication system, or the ability, but the humans themselves have to come up to that level.
They have to be, their centers have to be opened to be able to do that. They have to be activated to do that.
Oh, to be activated.
They have to be activated to do that.
And how,
but the possibilities, the framework is set up. We are a beacon of light, that everything is open. Of course, the celestials, they have the ability, to reach paradise and Havana, but we don't.
So we don't, yeah.
No.
So what do humans have to do to be activated, Lord Maitreya? Can you give a little bit of a hint?
Well, we have to have the worldwide religion of love in effect. And that will be after 2020. There will also be certain astrological arrangements that will have to be in effect to continue this or to make this happen.
Would that be major planets lining up in Capricorn?
No, Capricorn is still for judgment type of things.
Okay.
I mean, we're still, even though the judgment has been made for most, there is still judging going on for those that are alive and too young and so forth.
So that would probably be major planets lining up in Aquarius then.
More that type of situation. More that type of situation. More that type. It'll be a special alignment that will finally open up the population to feel like they are really enlightened life too.
I see.
And there will be an astrological setup that will then open up the people.
Would we call that the beginning of the age of Aquarius?
You could. You really could. Yes, you really could. They are not now. Their centers are not opened up for that. Even though we are a beacon of light, you will not see changes in people for a while. Could it be decades? No. Less. It might be a long while for what we're just now talking about.
For humans to be activated?
Yes. But humans...
Centuries?
No. But it'll be a long time. So it will be a gradual thing until finally it arrives.
Could some be activated early?
They're not going to be, because it is an astrological setup, framework that will be set up so that that will happen.
So that the
And
planetary, the solar system energies and circuits are all clicked into
when
place.
everything is
They're
really
all
in place.
To their cogs and their sprockets and their wheels and all that.
The planet is there.
The planet's there.
The planet is there.
Everything's ready for
Everything is ready. The population is not. We're behind. We're behind in that way. And remember, the special place on Jupiter is not even completely prepared yet either. Will that take a long time? It won't take that long, but it's not. It's not. So the planets that are in Capricorn, they are planets more for people starting to look at what they are doing, what's going on in the world, and starting to see that maybe their part in it needs to be realigned and focused more upon God.
Well, there will be some reckoning too, I would imagine.
Yes, there will be.
For deeds done wrong.
Yes, there will be. Everyone has been judged, but the judgment has not come about yet.
Because I think Saturn will be one of those, and Saturn is the taskmaster.
It is in Capricorn right now.
It is.
Yes. Yes. And I think Pluto, isn't Pluto too?
Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, I think. Well, Jupiter will be in January, won't it? Of 2000... Or no, December.
December
Of 2019.
December 2nd or 19th, there'll be changes.
Yeah.
On December 2nd and on December 19th of 2019.
Yeah.
There will be changes.
Yeah, and for people that for people that don't believe in astrology, just to see how the moon affects us.
Oh, of
and
course.
the tides of our planet.
And remember, our headquarters of our local system is the planet Venus. I mean, the planets do affect us.
Yes.
Because we have our whole headquarters for the whole solar system and beyond. It's the local system that they also rule. And they are a planet. And where we're going, if we're selected for this group, to be closer to the local universe father is Jupiter, another planet in our solar system. These planets do affect us.
And we're told that that these planets are architectural worlds too,
Yes.
as transition culture
That's right.
spheres in the Jerusalem system. And the people that do their work on the architectural spheres are administrative. So they, they have to plan, and they have to work out, and they have to do all the things necessary to keep the solar system, a solar system or architectural transition spheres working correctly, and the people evolving on them. So, so astrology isn't just superstition.
No, it's not just fortune telling. It's actual science. It's an actual science the Father has created.
Well, and it's actual beings on actual planets
Administering, of course.
and moving things around and making things work.
Right, just like what is happening now. Our planet, the Earth, has now become a beacon of light for the Universal Father and the local universe Father and the Infinite Father too. So this is a marvelous, marvelous message. Now, you have been talking to me just a few minutes ago that you want to give the message of this talk to the people. And your personal message is this. He is saying that starting now, you have been judged. And he's not again talking about the children. He's not talking about the unborn. He's talking about if you are alive and you're over 18, you have been judged. Now is the time. Do not feel, because you've been judged, that it is too late. It is never too late in your universal career. He says, do not feel that. That judgment is only a judgment of where you will be placed after your passing. That is the only judgment that is. It is not a judgment on your entire life, your entire heaven career. It says, do not let that discourage you to feel that you have been judged already in any way. That is only our need to place you after your death. You have the opportunity, and he says, this is my message. You have the opportunity to make an ascendant career that is as glorious as the angels. He's saying, start now, this very minute, to build that career from this moment on. He says, you are not being judged. This judgment is not a judgment that is final in your ascendant career. It is only a judgment of where you will go for the most help according to your needs. The heights that you can climb are beyond imagining. No matter whether you go to the mansion worlds or to the community of Jupiter. And his last message is return to God.
Perfect segue for the song.
Yes. The last message Maitreya has, return to God. He says, I have no other. Return to God. Return to God. Yeah.
Thank you, Lord Maitreya.
Thank you for your 26th message today.
Thank you, Ceres.
Thank you,
for being
beautiful
here with us
Ceres.
today.
Beautiful
And
Ceres.
Local Universe Mother,
Local Universe Mother.
Celeste,
Celeste.
and Neptune, also known as Poseidon in the Greek, and
Yes.
Immanuel
Immanuel in the Urantia book.
in the Urantia book.
And our dear, dear, dearest Maitreya for his beautiful message. 26th message on this beautiful day of September 8th, and it is a glorious day. Beautiful blue skies. You've made a beautiful world, and you're making another beautiful world for us. September 8th, 2019, here in California, in the headquarters of 56 Celestials. And his message he leaves with us is return to God.
Amen.
Amen.
You came, a daughter of paradise, to create for us a brand new life. In design, a shift for us in paradigm. New foods to cultivate and grains to grind. Our Father in heaven has declared, divine daughter, implant your seed and share the gift of new life everywhere. A song for Ceres, divine daughter Ceres, giver of abundant blessings. As Demeter, you were the ancient god, a symbol of fertility and fruitfulness, teacher of agricultural pursuits, revelation enabling us to bear great fruit. Our Mother in heaven has declared, enrich the earthly soil and prepare the gift of the harvest everywhere. A song for Ceres, divine daughter Ceres, goddess of the fruitful harvest. Your loveliness, your beauty, and your grace divine, a picture that we see within our higher minds, enabling us, empowering us to change our lives. For the world, no more hunger, food for all mankind. O Ceres, inspire us today, cultivate in us us a brand new way to live a life of health and joy, we pray. A song for Ceres, divine daughter Ceres, vision of a beautiful future. A song for Ceres, divine daughter Ceres, giver of abundant blessings, goddess of the fruitful harvest, vision of a beautiful future. Lovingly you till our soul. I lovingly dedicate this song to you, local universe Mother Spirit, whom we affectionately call Celeste. In the Olympian pantheon, you are